Hi everybody, welcome to video number 19. Now today we're going to talk about paying it forward and how good it makes you feel. But let's clear something up before we start. We don't give to receive, but when we do, that karma comes back to us tenfold. And sometimes it may take a little bit of time to come back to us, but it does in some mysterious ways and some so not mysterious ways. But my first question to you is, how many of you know friends or family right now that are possibly going through a challenging time or a tough time? It's probably a lot of us, right? But let me ask you another question. When you go through a difficult time, or your family is experiencing some challenges, or somebody's been poorly, what's the first thing we do? Oh God, please help us. That's the first thing we do, is pray. Now, sometimes consciously, subconsciously, we don't even realize we're actually doing it. And when somebody comes through something the other end, we go, yeah, thank God, right? That doesn't make us part of the God squad. And it certainly doesn't make us a Bible basher. But the point being is that every single one of us go through these things and actually find ourselves praying to some kind of something to get us through those challenging times. And so when you do have those difficult times, it's okay to say, thank God, whatever your God may be. And you know something else, passing on your prayers to other people can help them get through their challenging times. But how about paying it forward and helping those around you instead of looking at ways to help yourself all the time? And I want to talk about something that I experienced when I was living back in Miami. I lost my job, and I'd been with this company for almost 19 years. And I was so lost at that moment in my life. And I thought, my gosh, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Etc., etc. But one of my friends that I knew there, she was actually working on a project called Habitat for Humanity. And I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this before. This is where you have several hundreds of people go in and build homes from scratch for desperate families who have absolutely nothing. And she asked me if I wanted to participate and if I wanted to go along, because I wasn't working. And I thought, why not? Let's go and let's do something for somebody else. See if I can help somebody else along the way. Well, that night I got home and I was so emotional, not because of so much that of what I'd been doing that day, but more so to the fact that it made me appreciate everything I did have in my life, not what I'd lost. The thought of losing my job became a distant memory because it just made me sit back and appreciate everything I did have in my life. I had a beautiful home. I had an amazing family. I was surrounded by friends who loved and adored me as well. So it made me really appreciate what I did have. And actually, it was a turning point for me because it made me look at things of what's going to make me happy with my next opportunity. And so it was a really wonderful experience. So if you get the chance to pay it forward for somebody, trust me, your soul will thank you for that forever, because I've never forgotten that moment. Now, if you do have somebody that you think that does need a little bit of a pick-me-up, then I've got a couple of things I want to share with you. On www.chriswick.co.uk, you can find, I've got this beautiful key charm, and this is the lotus flower, right? This is, you've got this. So if you've got that person, sometimes it's a good reminder to remind them that they're strong enough to make it through, because they're amazing at everything that they do. And the next thing that I want to share with you, you know me and my bracelets, I love them. This is the hummingbird. Now, did you know that a hummingbird in its tiniest of wings can fly right across the ocean? And so what you're doing with this is you're reminding your friends that they are braver than they believe, they're stronger than they seem, and they are smarter than they think. So by getting one of these little items for them, it helps to put the love, joy, and hope back into their heart. So remember, the next chance you get to help somebody, pay it forward, because I promise you it will come back to you. Now, if you have somebody around you that you think could really benefit from this video, then share it, please. Because somebody watching this will go, you know what? I am going to do something for somebody else. I'm going to put somebody else first, and then I'll be able to sit back and watch how everything will fall into place in my life. But I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next one.